from Titty His Bum. Now that we've done this, watch, we're gonna get a ship. Now that we've spent some goodwill with Titty His Bum, we're gonna get a ship coming in as well. Good job, Bob. Okay, so we want granite walls coming down here too, right? Am I watching the new series of Chernobyl? It's really good. No, I started rewatching season 1 of Twin Peaks. I'm on a bit of a Twin Peaks binge, and I also got a whole bunch of David Lynch movies that I'm gonna watch again as well. I don't know, it's been a while, so sometimes it's nice to just revisit some old classics, you know. I think I'm gonna rewatch season 1 and season 2 of Twin Peaks, because the last time I watched them was in like 2004, I think. So it's been a while. And then it'll help me make more sense of season 3. I read this really interesting article about season 3 and about how it works and how this guy thinks that it all works and stuff, and it was just like, there's a lot of theories out there relating to like looping and numbers and alternate realities stuck in loops and stuff like that, which are really, really almost far-fetched and hard to get your head around. But this guy wrote this article with basically his idea of what it was, and it was a lot more straightforward. It was easier to understand, and it just made a bit more sense as well. Like, there was a lot of references back to like some of the older seasons and stuff, and it was just awesome. It was just really good. The whole thing is amazing. How do I like the last season of Game of Thrones? So far it's been alright. It's not... I'm looking forward to it just being done though. I think it's one of those things that has just become really mainstream. Really, really mainstream. Has acquired a lot of like unintended audience and stuff as well. And I don't know. Some of the writing I think is being catered towards more so the mainstream sort of nature of the show now, rather than its like original intended audience sort of thing, which is it's fine. I think it's fine. I think some people are just way too emotionally invested in that show and spend way too much time complaining about it on the internet. There's one more episode and it'll be done, so who cares? Like, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter. It's like there's other shows that you can watch and stuff too, right? Good thing I binged it on the last season. I waited years to watch a reaction. Rip in peace. How dare me? There's a distinct drop in quality once they ran out of source material. Let's not beat around the bush here. It just felt rushed. It didn't have the same delicate sort of attention to detail that the books had. Whilst creating this massive, massive world and all of the characters and politics and families that made it. But certainly this season has been, everything has just been really rushed. You know, they're having a conversation about, you know, sieging somewhere, and then literally a second later they're at the front door ready to siege. You know what I mean? There hasn't been much sort of there hasn't been a lot of build up to things, but then I guess the whole series has been a build up to like what's happening this season. And whilst it feels rushed, I don't find it any less satisfying though. You know, like I think that when you have characters as hateful as like Cersei and basically all of the Lannisters and Euron Greyjoy and I mean, there's so many hateful characters in the series. You kind of have to get to a point where you rush through, because it just becomes tedious seeing these just like unreasonably evil people go on and on and on and on with their garbage. Like, if it was another season of politics and lead up and stuff, I would have switched off. I would have just stopped watching. The only reason I'm watching this season is because I know that it ends and it'll be done. You know what I mean? If it was going to be politics and lead up and stuff, I would have rather just read the books. I think they are just more palatable. You know what I mean? Everyone is dead. Apparently everything after season 5 is BS. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Euron was just a shit version of Sabretooth from X-Men. Euron in the book was a lot sort of cooler and seemed a lot more badass than how he was portrayed in the show, for sure. And in the book, they had the and it wasn't meant to be shooting dragons down with arrows, right? They remember in the book they had that mystical horn, and if anybody blew it, their lungs would disintegrate and stuff. But it was meant to like shatter a dragon or whatever. So there was like, even that was more interesting than like some fucking dude with like incredible ballista aim, right? It was good. Couldn't have been better. That sums it up. They had a shout that forced dragons to land. It's a pirate Bem Margera. Yeah, that's right. It's like a poor man's. Yeah. Season 6 is good. Season... What are we on now? Is it season 8? Season 8? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It is what it is. But like I said, I'm looking forward to it ending. And then not having to hear people just like crying about it all the time. Because... I don't know. It's one of those things, right? Okay, here's the trade ship, as predicted. It's a combat supplier, but let's see what they have. We can at least get some money so that we can buy more steel and plasteel and all the other crap that we need, right? They need a few whirlybirds from the Hobbit movie. We'll just Fuzro-da them all out of the sky. So we can sell all this insect jelly if we want, but I don't think we really need to at this point. It's not essential. They want to buy all of my drugs, essentially, which is nice. They have a couple of EMP shells that we can buy. Might be useful against mechs and stuff. They're willing to buy all of my beer as well. What else? Bolt-action sniper rifle, Joey Quest's sniper rifle. We'll hang on to it. There's a charge lance here that they want to sell for 1,612 bucks. Flak vests, flak pants. They got a whole bunch of flak vests and flak pants that we could realistically probably do with, right? We don't have like enough of this stuff for people, right? There's another shield belt here that we don't need. So we're gonna spend 1,666 bucks on this. But we could sell some stuff to make up for that, right? We'll sell all of our beer. Go Juice, Yayo, and let's sell all of our smoke leak joints as well, so we come out at a profit of 69 bucks. Perfect. And then we could sell everything else to the non-combat supplier. Well, at least we have some flak vests and stuff that people can put on. Will people just put them on naturally, or do I have to force them to wear them? We'll see. Some flak pants there too. The episode before the Great War was a great goodbye. Before the Great War, which Great War? Man, there's been so many Great Wars in Game of Thrones. I don't even know what Great War you mean. I don't know. I think because I read all the books before the series. I think like I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't feel too disappointed with it. Like, I know a lot of people are, like, raging about it and stuff, but I don't think it's that bad. It's not ideal, but it's not the end of the world either. The Greatest War. I thought there was something you could scrap mechanoid slag chunks and items with. Yeah, you can with this electric smelter, and I think the machining table. We don't have any mechanoid slag or anything else to break down, though. Currently, all of that stuff has been processed. Unless you're thinking of this stuff, but these are just dead mega spiders that unfortunately rotted during a heat wave. It's entertaining. It does the job. I think for a TV show, fuck me, the effects and stuff. It's like watching like a really big budget movie. It's incredible. I know that like a lot of people don't really care about that. They're more interested in the story and stuff, but like. It is pretty impressive what they've done. Like all of the casting has been pretty good for the most part. I mean, there's a couple of people that like aren't the best, and the costumes and stuff have all been like really awesome, and sets and stuff. Like it really is like the whole series has been really good. Ground penetrating scanner. Oh my god, look at this. Look where I built this. Like, just out of reach. And we don't have enough... We're just out of reach of power somehow. Right next to this electric crematorium. Okay, good. We're on. Alright, so... this is going to need to be reinstalled elsewhere. We wanna tap into whatever these big ones here are all going to be steel, right? Let's put one directly in the animal pen. That'll be nice for the animals, right? They're going to love that. We want to put this somewhere where it's not like too... I guess we could just put this here, right next to this one, right? And then flick this off. Lord of the Rings? No, pretty lame story. It's just action, bro. Some internet dude. I guess so. Have I watched Orville? No. Don't forget that slag. What slag? I don't think there is any slag anywhere. Have I missed some slag? I don't think I have. I don't see any slag out here. Let me have a quick scan to see if any slag has been missed. Aha. 3 pieces of slag discovered. Oh, you mean... Oh, the ones that came off those cargo pods. Here we go. It is a great big mechanoid raid coming in through the south. Right. Bob, get into position. Celerio, into position. Cheesy Weezers, also get into position. Actually, Cheesy Weezers, get into position in this doorway. We want to leave this, so Celerio as well, get in here. Genermancer, we could get you down here too. Mubinski, let's get you into this doorway. We want to make sure that we're out of the way of these slug turrets, because they hit really fucking hard. Sir Fabulan's got this LMG. Let's get him over here. We might get pinched here. Or are they all gonna come up here? There's enough traps in here. Holy fuck, these traps are so good, aren't they? Okay, crisis averted. It was a big mechanoid raid and it's dead before it even started, basically. There's a bunch of metal. Yeah, I know, we can bust all this down and get some steel. Be good. No need to get into position. Yeah, I know. Fucking, the whole thing was just absolutely wreck these fools. Alright. Good job, guys. Pick up these corpses. Let's get them dismantled as soon as possible. Once everybody wakes up in the morning, I guess, and we should be good. What are those things supposed to be? You can make traps out of stone, can't you? Yeah, but I think the steel ones are just better. You see, those steel traps basically one-shot these guys. It's fucking crazy. Who died? Oh, Joey Quest died. We had a massive infestation. I did some strip mining here. We had this huge infestation come up. It attacked the base from here and here. The traps and defenses worked fine. Joey Quest was standing here, and this uranium slug turret hit him in the back and killed him in one shot. It was a friendly fire incident. So we're keeping him on ice in the hopes that we can resurrect him, because he was one of our snipers, wasn't he? So it looks like a couple of people have put on some of these flak vests and stuff. That's pretty good. Don't waste steel on the traps. Don't waste steel on the traps. Are you crazy? These traps are the only thing keeping us alive right now. You see how good these traps are for these raids? It's insane. We have to keep these. We have to keep all these traps going. We got to keep replenishing them. So now we're completely out of traps on the south and on the east. But west and north are still in pretty good shape. Get the trap rearm mod. Saves you steel. Just make stone traps. Oh, I don't want to have stone traps though. I want them to be steel. I think they hit harder. Stone traps, I don't think will hit as hard. I think they're as good. All right, the bulk trader from Titty His Bum has turned up now as well, so we can get rid of a lot of this cloth and other crap that we've got stockpiled in here. 2 stone traps to ruin my immersion. Make a wood trap. If you have no steel though, then you don't even have the traps. I know, we're working on getting some steel though. Oh shit, Celerio tried to romance Tappy by describing him as a magnificent brook. Tappy became aroused and agreed to become Celerio's lover. Celerio and Tappy now want to sleep together. Consider assigning them a double bed. Celerio and Tappy. So Celerio's bedroom. So who is Celerio? Celerio and Tappy. Interesting. Okay, so that means that we have to create a new bed for them. Because they're not currently involved with anybody. So let's get rid of these beds, and then we could create them a new bed. Celerio and Tappy. Sitting in a tree, K-I-S-S-I-N-G. Incredible. Knock down the wall. No, I'm not knocking down the wall. Gonna build them a nice big luxurious bed for them to hate the babies and make the babies in. And then they hate the babies and make the babies. What do we want to make this out of? Should we just make it out of like wood? A wooden royal bed? Alright, Penny. You gotta trade with these dudes before they leave. Get out here quick, Penny, with your bionic leg. Oh, look how fast she can run now. Incredible. Good job, Penny. Alright, so we have Sammers, Mittens, Blaze Blue, and Gulen Bursty. And we have Muffalo Calf 1 here as well. Gulen Bursty, we're selling you. We don't want this many Muffalos. We're gonna, you know what, actually, we won't sell you just yet. Okay, we got a bunch of kibble that we can sell. 241 kibble. Insect meat they'll buy for 35 cents a meat. Kind of gross. What do they have? Do they have steel? They have 341 steel here. Excellent. We're taking it all. What else do they have? Did they bring any plasteel with them? Components, they have 38. We'll take them. Nutramine, we have tons of. Chem fuel, we have tons of. Muffalo wool, we can sell. We have 200. Let's sell all these leathers and stuff that they're probably willing to buy. Not the tea. Smoke leaf joints, we can sell 21 of them. We can also sell them some penoxycyllin steel beer. We don't have any because we just sold it all. We can sell some of these clothes that are not going to be worn by anybody now because they're too low. This stuff is all good. Devil Strand parkas. We can sell some parkas. Steel plate armor normal. They've got some steel plate armor normal here, but I mean, we can just make that stuff if we want to as well, right? We don't need to buy that. We have a masterwork toque here that we could sell, and a spare wall light as well. Should we sell these chairs? These wooden dining chairs, finally? Okay, we're gonna sell these chairs to them as well. Synthread double bedroll, normal. Wooden billiards table. Let's sell them our wooden billiards table as well. I'm not gonna set that back up, I don't think. What else? What else? A flak jacket normal for 345 bucks. Chem fuel. We could sell them a bunch of chem fuel as well. They don't have anything else really great on them, do they? They don't have any gold. I mean, all those components are great, though. We bought a whole bunch of components. That's nice. So we can make some more advanced components. And... okay, let's just sell them all this chem fuel so that we make a profit off of this. Good trade. Great trade, actually. That's nice. Okay, so there's a whole bunch of steel here so we can get back onto these traps. The south traps are being remade. That's good. Set all the winter clothing you can and just remake it. Yeah, so I could have. We have a lot of money, though. We really need to go and take all of our money with us and go somewhere and buy just a ton of steel, or invest it in like some pods and blast people over to the places we need to take them and stuff, right? Great World Jelly. What? Insect jelly. What do I want to do with it? Sell it? Oh, fuck, not a blight. Oh, that's a huge blight as well. Crap. Okay. Okay, let's see if we can get in here and cut this stuff before the blight spreads. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Quickly come out here and cut all this stuff down before this blight spreads over to the corn. Gendermancer, is it you? Okay, Gendermancer's gonna run out here screaming in a big hurt. Or not, actually. Gendermancer's just gonna finish her meal, I guess, and then come out and do it. We need to get this stuff cut. Quick. Before it spreads. Okay, good. Hopefully that's okay for now. And then we want to just cut all of these plants before the blight spreads. It's starting to spread. Liz, are you doing it? No, Liz is not doing it. What's going on here? How come this isn't... Oh, it's because I didn't take the thing off. That's why. Okay, Gendermancer is out here cutting all these plants. Hopefully the blight doesn't spread up into the animal pen as well, right? I need you to complete a mission that was assigned to Lewis. I need you to get Mark to read this Twitter DMs for a message from Handsome Viking. Complete this and you will be rewarded. Alright, I'll let him know. Mark who? Humes or Turpin? Which Mark are we talking about? There's two. There's many Marks. Terps. Okay, I'll tell Terps to look at his DMs. From what? Handsome Viking? Joy's going to be brain damaged, blind, and psychologically damaged, undead. Nah, you'll be fine, don't worry. He's still fresh. He's frozen, he won't spoil, and he's fresh. He's been dead for 7.6 days. As soon as we find somebody who's got one of these resurrector things, or we get a quest for one or whatever, we'll go to it. We'll do it. He's always going to be fresh. I already forgot. Oh, I didn't forget. You show us the stats of the colonists. What stats do you want to see? What stats are you interested in? Okay, so west is good. South is good. East is good. Great. And we have some steel left over as well, so we could make some new traps. Finally. Finally, we caught up a little bit. Okay, let's continue this so that it's done. Because we're going to have to do it at some point anyway. Can I still sell the jelly? Oh yeah, I could sell this jelly still, yeah. They haven't left yet. Come on, Penny. Put that bionic leg to good use. How are we doing with the high explosive shells? Do we still have enough? We're selling all of our insect jelly for 1,684 bucks. Of course, they don't have enough. So we could buy some more stuff off of them, potentially. Like 8 chocolate. We want to buy like 8 pieces of chocolate. Some pigs. Do we want to buy some pigs from them? Probably not. We want to buy 127 Neutramine from them? Sure, why the hell not? 777. And then, what, some Devil Strand? We can't buy that anyway. What about if we buy some of our own joints back from them? What if we did that? We have to just buy something else so that we can sell all of this jelly to them. Chocolate? $748. Okay, I bought a whole bunch of chocolate. What about some caribou meat? We're getting close. Hang on a second. I don't want this much caribou meat. $736. Okay, they have no money now. We sold all the insect jelly and we got some caribou meat and also what? Some chocolate. We ran out of chocolate. We ran out of the chocolate, so it's fine. I'm just leaving the numbers here for everyone. Okay. Floors. Flagstone. Sandstone flagstone. So sandstone flagstone we can get installed like all around here, right? To make these guys move faster. I don't think you're ready for spaghetti. I don't think you're ready for spaghetti. Sandstone blocks. So what are we up to with these things now? We've done all the granite. Need to make more sandstone. We've got tons of. Skill stats to show their progress. Not on the sandbags. Why? What? You want it to be dirty under there? Sure. Are we taking some animals with us? Why extra caskets? Well, we're gonna try to take some animals with us. Yeah, the good ones. We were gonna take Terry the tortoise with us, and Erica the mega sloth if they survive. If they survive what's coming, then yeah, that's what we're gonna try to do. We gotta take Terry. Yeah. We hope that's what all the booze is for. We're gonna take yeah, one casket. We're just gonna fill with booze and drugs. We're gonna put all of our smoke leaf joints in there and everything else. It's gonna be awesome. Floors. So let's remove these floors. Why not on the sandbags? What difference does it make? Will it get rid of them? Did I try to put them into caskets? No, I didn't. Travel somewhere with the mats to make a cargo pod cannon and fill that with steel and cannon it back to camp. Oh, it's just wasted effort. Alright, okay. Alright, good. We'll start getting all of this stuff done here. Great. Perfect. Nice. Excellent. Sweet. Neat. But what the fuck? What the actual fuck? Why are they growing stuff there? Okay, so this blight has spread into here, so we're gonna have to try to cut some of these plants. But I don't think the blight made it over to the corn, which is good. What's my favorite colonist and why is it Bob's? I don't know. Hey, British Fool, thanks so much for the 3,000 bits. This is to help you remember the name British Fool. I mean to say that name not Handsome Viking. I have 2 accounts and this is the Twitter DM account. So it's British Fool. Okay. British Fool. Handsome Viking. Thanks for the 3,000 bits, man. And Handsome Viking, thanks for the donation as well. Thanks for the 20 bucks. This is your intermediate reward for accepting the quest. Nice. Okay, cool. Thank you very much. Wow, that's really generous of you. Thanks. I'll tell him. I'll tell him to look at a DM. Is that all I have to do? Just tell him to look at a DM? Look at the wall light is so slim inside the box. You can't even see it in the box. That's hilarious. That's after a £20 donation. We're in the end game now. British Fool. Just help me remember the name British Fool. I meant to say that name, not Handsome Viking. Okay, so British Fool is the one that he needs to look at a DM from, right? Alright, look, I'll tell him right now. Hang on a second. Terps. Where's Terps? Terps. 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 Dad decks. Yo, can you check a Twitter DM from some guy named British Fool? Okay, there, British Fool. I've done it. I've upheld my side of the bargain. Okay, I've done it. High explosive shells. Let's try to keep more on hand. Let's try to keep 100 on hand if we can. So we currently have 25. We can fit 25 in each of these. So let's go furniture. Oh my lord. Fucking furniture. Do you think 2 mortars is enough, or do you think we need to have like a third one? Just don't think we have enough people to man all these. That's the problem. Get 5. 12, which means winding down to lunchtime. It is a dick pic. Right, okay. Thanks for letting me know. Terps likes that stuff anyway. He loves dick pics, so it's all good. What's going on in chat today? I don't know. Does anyone else feel like this is genuinely one of the best streaming communities? I don't know. Ask the streaming community. What do you guys think? Do you think it's the best? I think that's the blight gone. So we can allow sewing here once again.
You're doing great, Dad!
Good. I'm the worst though. Nice. Chat is here for my tits. Alright. Okay, now we have 3 mortars. And Gendermancer's gonna make us up a whole bunch more shells and stuff too. Yes? Good. Good. Joey, you have to fuck off back to work. Joey, you do. British fool. You have successfully completed the quest. My god, thanks, man. I hope it's worth it to you. I don't know, like, you spent like $100 just to get me to tell somebody to check a DM. It seems like a really good deal for me. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Super generous. I hope whatever you're after Terps for, it materializes into good things for you. I literally only chat in Sips streams, so yeah, I think it's the best. Okay, nice. That's good to know. Have I been drinking my children's chocolate milk lately? Yeah, I sure have, yeah. I have, yeah. All the time I drink it. I usually wake up in the morning, have some breakfast, and then before I come out here to start my busy day of streaming and stuff, I have a chocolate milk. Like a little, carton of chocolate milk. Oh, it's so good. So good. And I ate all their Easter chocolates as well. And I love chocolate. I'm like an alcoholic, but for chocolate. It's like a chocoholic instead. Do not blame me. Nice. Don't you eat a pack of hot dogs too? No, I never eat hot dogs. When I sip chocolate milk at the same time as sips, my heart is warm. Nice. It's nice to hear, actually. It's good. You're addicted to chocohol, yeah. Chocolate is like a drugs. It is, yeah. Do you guys remember that? I think it was on The Onion used to sell shirts that had that on. I always found it really funny. I'm like an alcoholic, but for chocolate. That's such a stupid thing. It's very funny though. No, you love that. Drink chocolate martinis and be addicted to both. Nice. I'm like that too, but crack. Yeah, crack's a tough one. Once you're on that road, I mean, it's fun, but man, it's crazy as well. It's really crazy. Holy crap, we've plowed through a lot of this meat. Not in a sexual way either. It's just, we've eaten a tremendous amount of meals with meat that we've collected from a Muffalo invasion and other sources as well. It's been kind of crazy, actually. How would you know about crack, Sips? I don't know, actually. I don't know anything about crack. I joke around about it, but I've never done it before. I have no plans of ever doing it either. Maybe, like I said the other day, maybe if the world was about to get hit by like an asteroid and all life on the planet was gonna cease, almost certainly, I would consider doing crack like maybe a week before it happened, just to knock it off my bucket list sort of thing. No? Crack is very Moorish. Yeah, it is, yeah. How was the Canadian weed? It was alright, actually. It was nice. It's a bit of a surreal experience going to a dispensary, but it was pretty good. We have some potato traders turning up from Titty His Bum. These guys are going to have like $100 on them and nothing good. But maybe we can get some pemmican off them or something. Who knows? You'd rather try LSD in that case. That sounds super fun. The lovers don't have the beds yet. Yeah, no, you're right, actually. What's going on with this? We need gold for the royal bed. You need gold for a royal bed? What? Oh yeah, we need 50 gold. That's insane. Okay, let's just build a normal double bed. So gold is another thing that we could do with getting. We just don't have any. Do I smoke weed on the regular? No, I don't. What if they're expecting to pay with something else? I don't know. I don't know. Do I smoke weed on the regular? Of course I don't. I'm a father and a husband. And that's illegal where I live. Of course I don't smoke weed on the regular. You won't catch me breaking the law. Jeez. What? Oh, British Fool, thanks so much for all the gift subs as well. Man, thanks so much. Holy crap. Very generous. It's nice, thanks. Security. Spike traps. Steel spike traps. We can extend out the east side as well, and then we can finish off up here too, right? I don't think we have any marble, sorry, not marble. We don't have any zone. Remove the roof area. Okay, so some of this needs to stay, but not all of it. I don't want to mine this. I might just make this out of something else. It doesn't matter really, does it? I don't really want to mine all that up. You're wasting so much steel, rearming all the steel traps all the time. A stone trap still does a lot of damage. I know, but the steel ones are working, and I can get more steel. We're just we're gonna finish this off, and then we're gonna go and probably set up a mining base or something. The visitors from Titty His Bum are leaving. Penny, quick. See what he's got before they leave. Alright. What do they have? Medicine, tea, and they have some packaged survival meals. That's it. And 159 bucks. They have 159 bucks. Unbelievable. Alright, get out of here, Titty His Bum. What day are we on? I don't know. It doesn't... Does it count the days? Where are the stats again? They're like down here. Room. Toggle visibility of roofs? Oh yeah. How do I look at the stats again? Is it like the menu? History. Oh, it's in history, isn't it? Stats. Playtime. We've played 1 day. In-game days, I don't know how many. If it says. Our colony wealth is currently at 269k. 269k wealth. So maybe the raids will be a little bit easier. We've had 43 major threats and 35 enemy raids. 3 colonists have been killed. So even though we resurrected Christina M, it still counts her as being killed. Hover over the date. Hover over the in-game date. Alright. Days passed since our arrival, 322. 322 days we've been going for. Is that good? Tell your Jersey weed guy about the good stuff you smoke in Canada. I don't have a Jersey weed guy. It's illegal over here. Well, I'm not, I would never put my family at risk like that, doing illegal narcotics and having a pusher and dealer and stuff. Come on. Less than a year. Yeah, just a little under a year. Don't lie to us. Come on. What? Hey guys, is it better for Sips to give bits or direct donation? Either one is fine, thanks. If you're considering it, even, thanks very much. Real nice. Advanced components. Are we not making advanced components until we have enough? What are we missing for advanced components? We've probably run out of gold. We've run out of gold. So we're gonna have to trade for gold as well. Fuck me, the next time we play this game, we are definitely getting the mod for more trade ships, because the trade ships are just a joke how infrequent they are. It's crazy. Pindo Cutie and Bobs are having a friendly fight. This isn't going to end well. Pindo Cutie's probably been absolutely ravaged. Look at this. She's been bitten and everything. The Power Claw, funnily enough, didn't come into play. I guess maybe Bob's because it was a friendly fight. The claws didn't come out. Extend the kill boxes and use loose field of granite traps. They do 65 damage. Granite traps do 65 damage. How much do these do? Steel spike traps. Beauty, cleanliness, construction skill required. Trap armor penetration is 150%. Trap melee damage is 100. Okay, so that's a steel spike trap. So if I make a... So security, and then I make sandstone spike traps. I mean, we have a lot of sandstone, right? Sandstone's not a problem. Can just haul a whole bunch in as well. Make some more. Looks like Solario's on it already, making the sandstone. Knowing that we're gonna need some, like, straight away. Pa-pow-pow-pow-pow. It's 36 degrees outside. What is this summer? It's so hot. It's insane. Okay, at least the freezer is still freezing. What happened to all the steel traps? They're there. They're all rearmed. We've rearmed all of them. Oh my god. There's a massive forest fire happening right outside the base right now. Build doors. Climate change from all of the strip mining. Am I gonna be playing Classic Beta? What? WoW Classic Beta. I'm not gonna play WoW Classic at all. I'm not interested in it in the slightest. I think it's just one of those things, you know? I was there, I played it when it came out. I don't feel like I have to play it again. I'm not at all excited for it. I will not touch it. It's just the way I feel about it. So hot I could take my shirt off, yeah. Please bury Joey Quest, stop having him in the fridge. No, we're keeping him in the fridge so that we can resurrect him. We're gonna hopefully get like a quest or something where we can go and visit somewhere, or a decent trade ship would be nice as well, actually. It'd be really good. I think you've said that every time a WoW expansion came out. No, I haven't. Some WoW expansions I've looked really forward to. I think the most recent one is the last one for me, though. I don't think I'll bother trying again. I just have no investment in it anymore. I don't care about like any of my characters, my count, or anything like that. It's always the same thing. I just can't be bothered. I'd rather just play other stuff now. I finally have gotten to that point where I just would rather just play other things. Do you want to be frozen after you die? Not really, no. The last one was pretty poor. If you have allies, you can call them and request a caravan. I've done that. The problem is that my allies, their caravans are garbage. They come here with just like really crappy stuff. It's not the best. I'm a hecking casual. Sorry, MMOs are officially too time demanding for me. It's not that they're too time demanding. I don't mind if a game is time demanding. I would play it. I'm just not interested in any of the systems or the mechanics in WoW anymore. I've just played that game enough. Played it so much, and I can't motivate myself to grind through storyline that I barely read, zones that I can just look at screenshots of if I really want to see what they look like. Don't need to experience them. And you know, all the mechanics around gear and getting gear and raiding and stuff like that, I just can't be bothered. I'm just not interested, really. You named the uranium cannon after you. Sure. I mean, if there was like an MMO that came out that did things a little bit differently, or that seemed a bit more appealing, I wouldn't say no. I would try it out. I'd try anything out. It's not a hard line against MMOs. I just think that WoW sort of came to dominate the genre. It was like, you know, the MMO for the longest time. And I think that's great and everything. But I think that genre it's kind of evolved into like the way that Destiny and games like that do it, right? It's a bit more like, it seems like a more interesting way of doing it. Because the problem with like a true MMO and like WoW's structure, you know, the worlds that they created are all dead and empty. You know what I mean? All the expansion worlds, Northrend and everything, nobody fucking goes to those places anymore. And you just think, all this time, you have these really iconic places that people loved spending time in, like Stormwind and Ironforge and stuff like that. I think they feel like they could have done a lot more to keep people in those places, you know, especially thematically with your character or whatever. But yeah, it was the business model just started to feel so dated, like very quickly. By the time Wrath of the Lich came out, it was like, okay, yeah, all right. So every time we get an expansion, we're gonna get a new continent that's just gonna appear somewhere magically on the map, all new places to go. All the old world is going to be deserted again because everybody's going to be in the new place grinding away on whatever the grind of the day is and stuff like that. And it just feels like a bit of a shame, you know? It could have been this like really awesome, dynamic, living, breathing world, and it never became that. There's just so many places in that game that are just so dead and dated, and they never get touched again, and it sucks. And update the combat? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. It's an old game. It's an old game that it has been super popular for a super long time, and I think I'm just done with it. And then they closed Nostalrius. So was that the illegal vanilla server? People got some source code for the original. How? I don't even know. How did they get that? Like, what the fuck? It's crazy. What if you had a giant neckbeard? Would I play WoW? Maybe. WoW began to go downhill as soon as they made the shift from designing stuff for you to complete to designing stuff to keep you from completing. I don't know. It's a combination of a lot of things. WoW was really popular because there just wasn't really anything else out that was anything like it at the time. It was what everybody wanted to play. The games that were coming out at the time weren't sort of these like big service oriented games. They were single player games, story driven or whatever, you know what I mean? And this was a game that a lot of the appeal was the community aspect of it, right? People played the game with people in their guild, and it was a place to hang out with people that you normally wouldn't hang out with and whatever. That was a big part of it. So, but then now every game has elements of that in it, right? So it's like, I don't know. It's basically an engine simulation built over years and years. The same version is shared and then tweaked by pretty much every pirate server out there. Nust was just the most high profile. Oh, right, okay. All emulated servers are 100% custom code and probably illegal. Blizzard just wants to throw threats around. Oh, right, okay. Increase the speed. Ah, it's fine, honestly. We don't need to increase the speed. Get some of these jobs done. Start, like, paving inside the base so that people can move around faster and it's not all dirty and stuff. And then we should be good to start figuring out what we're going to do with this steel. Maybe, like, is it production or is it MISC? Pod launcher. A fueling port for launching one transport pod. Pod launchers can launch as a group, but the launchers must be placed adjacent to each other. So, how much can fit into a pod? A launchable suborbital cargo pod capable of carrying people, items, or animals. Can be used for sending gifts, transporting people or supplies, surprise attacks, or reinforcing battles. I don't know how much can fit in one. What are my thoughts on the different battle royales? I know you like Apex, but Fortnite PlayerUnknown. PUBG I played a bit of. I liked it, but I just stopped playing it. I just moved on. Same with Apex. I really liked it, actually. And I'll probably go back to playing it again at some point. But for now, I'm just happy playing this or whatever. I think they're okay. I like the genre. I like the flow of the game and stuff. It's very interesting. It's very fun, and you can see like why it's so appealing, like for like competitive players and stuff like that. It's good. I feel like Apex has lost its steam a little bit now. It was like the talk of the town for a couple of weeks, and now it's just like, I don't know. Again, it's one of those. It's a kind of game that needs to be updated fucking all the time. I mean, they constantly need to be adding new stuff to it because the amount that people play it, you know, there's one map. People are going to get bored of one map. They're going to figure out all the good places on the map or whatever. You know, new characters, new abilities, new guns and stuff that needs to come quickly. And I think if it doesn't come quickly enough, It's hard. It's hard to set yourself up for that, right? You like that you release a game and you know that that's going to happen, and then everybody is under a tremendous amount of pressure to keep delivering all the time. It's a really tough one. I don't know. Have I seen the documentary about the WoW epidemic in America? Morbid obese people spending 20 hours a day on it. No, I haven't seen that actually. It sounds about right though. I was on the same page with Classic till I was bored and tried out the game. It's funny that Minecraft is currently killing everything. Is it? They didn't drop the ball. They just do not want crunch on their team. Basically, their team is too small for the game. PRs are the latest plague of gaming. I don't know. I think BRs are pretty good. Again, it's an evolution which just becomes a genre. I'd imagine that there's going to be a couple of games, like there'll probably be a standalone auto chess game pretty soon, and that is going to have its own little, you know, genre with a couple of key games in it or whatever. I don't know if it's going to be as popular as like battle royales or whatever, but you know what I mean? Like, it's just the way that games and genres evolve, right? I can totally see that is certainly appealing to people who play card games and stuff like that. Like a lot of big Hearthstone streamers have been playing it a lot and stuff. And I think it just needs to have its own, I think it needs to come out of Dota and be its own thing, whether Valve does it or not, sort of thing. And then you'll find people will play it, especially something that, you know, that's something that can much easily be updated, like quickly, add new stuff to it or whatever, right? Probably. I think I saw a standalone auto chest on Steam the other day. Probably, yeah. Lots of Hearthstone people moved to Magic Arena. Yeah, I guess they have now, right? I relapsed and paid Blizzard money after like 8 months of boycotting. What, to play WoW? Somebody is dead. Yeah, I know. Joey Quest died. He got hit by a uranium slug turret. It's cool. Everybody's doing the stuff that they need to do now. It's fine. We can have a chat while they're doing all of this work. Who's having a major break? Bob. Bob's probably still mad that Joey Quest is on ice in the freezer. Won't spoil though, at least. That's good. Okay, so these spike traps do... so they do half of the damage of the steel ones. 75% armor penetration, whereas the steel ones do 150. 100% trap spring chance, and so that's fine. I mean, we can have a couple of those dotted in there and it doesn't matter. It's not going to be like as... These steel traps are going to kill things like, you know, one shot most things, right? Granite does 65. Nice. Oh, you bought Hearthstone packs. Oh god. Man, I haven't played Hearthstone in a long time. I don't miss it either. Jesus. Again, it's like, I played it a lot and I liked it at the time and it served its purpose, but like I can't see myself ever going back to playing that game now. I'm just so beyond done with it. How many sandstone things do we have? Limestone we have tons of. Holy crap. Marble blocks, sandstone blocks we're completely out of. So we're hopefully... Yeah, I think asking about Terry. Is Terry fine? Yeah, he's been out and stuff. He's eaten. He's fine. I think everybody's a bit worried about him because he's so sleepy. I don't know. I think he's just having like a bit of a sleepy day. What about Oxygen Not Included? Yeah, I'll play that again. That's really good. I liked it. You tried playing this game and you still don't understand it? You just gotta play it more. You cut over it, made me realize how much I love card games, but it's just too random. That Hearthstone is more so than others, I think. Relies a lot on like randomness, right? They want to create these like holy shit moments, but I don't know like how you guys feel, but random stuff doesn't make me go, oh, holy shit. It makes me angry because there's no, you know, you got no control over it. It just feels bad losing to randomness, doesn't it? I think a lot of people feel like that. Yeah. RNG makes you rage quit. Would I ever play Oblivion again for stream? I don't know, maybe. Random stuff is fun, but only when it benefits you. I guess so. Yeah, I mean, that's part of it too, I suppose, but how do you do it though? How do you make it so that you can have fun random stuff happen to you but not like not have it like super negatively affect the person that you're playing against. I don't think you can. How did this just fall like in the base and we didn't see it? Oh well, we got some steel and components from that. It's pretty good. Okay, so we got traps all the way out to there, traps all the way out to there now. I think we're pretty good. We have 659 steel stockpiled now, and it looks like advanced components we're working on now, or should be working on. Well, Gendermancer's doing some crafting too. But RNG can be manipulated. Better positioning, it better strategy can help. I guess so. Triple wall only on one side. Yeah, we put triple wall on this side because this is where the base is. So when the raids come, they're gonna be trying to get into here. They want to steal all my wealth. So we'll triple wall it on that side, so that they go through the murder trap hole things. Did I play Subnautica Below Zero? No, I haven't. I haven't played it yet. Landmine 59, thanks so much for the bits, man. I appreciate it. Been watching your stuff for ages. Have some bits. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I won your Destiny 2 emblem giveaway on Reddit, but saw your message after a week. I messaged you on Reddit. Oh, okay. Master Who. Nice. You play the Plague Tale Innocence. Really good game with really good story from medieval France. It looks cool. I don't know what it's about, though. I don't know if it's... Oh, man, story games, again, I don't know, like, I gotta be in the mood. Okay, here we go. Bionic Eye, for 3 Bionic Eyes for 3 anti-grain warheads and a power claw, worth 4,800 bucks. I don't know if that's worth it. I mean, this stuff we can just make ourselves, right? Really, caravan requests, we want to get stuff that we can't make ourselves. There's another one here. Okay. Now they want 10 flak pants for a charge lance, silver table. Okay, that's a pretty bad one as well. Fuck. Send me some trade ships. Send me some trade ships ASAP. We need some. If I played Anno 1800, surprisingly much better than the other Annos, in my opinion. Yeah, I played it the other day. It's pretty fun. Risk of Rain 2 I played as well. Yeah, it's all right. Risk of Rain 2 is I don't mind it. I don't love it. It's okay. But Risk of Rain 2, the 2 times that we streamed it, I've almost fallen asleep while playing it. I don't know what it is. The only other game that has ever done that to me is Diablo 3. Diablo 3 is a game that I've fallen asleep in front of many times. I guess it's just the repetitive nature of it or whatever. Yeah. I mean, I like Diablo 3. I liked Diablo 3. I don't know if I'd play it again now, but yeah, I fell asleep a couple times playing that. Have I played RimWorld? No. No. I'll tell you what though, Mubinski. I found a game that's just been kickstarted that is in early alpha now, and it looks great. Fuck, it looks great. I've got it. Well, we'll try it out after before we go. Holy shit, this bear got through. Oh my god, he's gonna die in 8 hours. Celerio, quick. Good job. This poor bear just wandered into camp and died. He's dead. We gotta constantly watch the perimeters. Don't let that tortoise in either. Any other like big predators out there? Just a lynx?
You're doing great, Dad!
Where is this lynx? Okay, Celerio, out you come. Kill this lynx as well. The bot already told us. There's an Easter egg in this game where you press Alt F4 and the game tickles your prostate for you. Nice. That's exactly what I need. 200 hay has rotted away in storage. That seems like a lot of hay to lose. I guess it's all this stuff here that's slowly going bad. Come on, Lynx. Fucking predators, the worst. Get him out of here. We got a bear and a lynx on ice now.